Hey guys, welcome back. In today's video we are going to learn how to make mug cakes. If you've never made mug cakes before, it's super easy. All you need is a mug, a microwave, and some simple ingredients that you probably have at home. These are really fun to make when you kind of like want a sweet treat, but you don't necessarily want to like turn on the oven, or maybe you don't have access to an oven if you like live in a dorm room or you share an apartment with roommates who are always using the kitchen or something like that. But these are pretty accessible for you. So I'm going to show you two different recipes today, one for the chocolate lovers amongst us and one without, kind of more of like a fall spice cake vibe, but the basic ingredients in the recipe are very flexible, so you can put basically anything that you want in here, whether that's peanut butter, chocolate, nuts. You can top it with fruit, whipped cream, whatever. The options are kind of endless. Let's get started. All-purpose flour, cocoa powder, sugar, chocolate chips, oil, milk, a mug, a bowl and a fork, and a rubber spatula. We're going to set our bowl down here, and the first thing that we are going to do is combine our dry ingredients. So in goes your 1/4 cup of flour, 2 tablespoons of sugar, 2 tablespoons of unsweetened cocoa powder, pinch of salt, and you're going to combine those, mixing them together until everything is kind of the same color, basically. Just looking for a little uniformity here. Alright, in go our wet ingredients, so that's 1/4 cup plus 1 tablespoon of milk of your choice, 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil, and that is all of our ingredients. Make sure you get it all. And now we are going to mix until everything is uniform. You do not want any weird errant chunks of flour in this recipe. You will taste it, so make sure you are mixing really well. Once your mixture is totally combined, we are going to get our mug, and we are going to first pour in half of our batter into the mug using our rubber spatula here to help us out a little bit. Once half of your batter has been poured into your mug, we are going to add our special surprise ingredient, 1 tablespoon of chocolate chips, right into the middle there. You don't want to mix them into the existing batter, but you might want to massage them around a little bit so that they're evenly dispersed. And then you are going to add the second half of your batter right on top. Again, not mixing anything in. Use the rubber spatula to try to get as much out of the bowl as you possibly can. As you can see here, I am struggling a little bit. Get it together. Oh God, it's so frustrating to have to watch this video. But there you are, there's your mixture. You're gonna pop this into your microwave for 1 to 2 minutes until the center is cooked. Then we'll be back. And we're back! And that's what it looks like when it's cooked. This one has not risen at all because there's no baking powder or baking soda in the recipe, so it's gonna look pretty flat, but that's okay. I think it tastes perfectly fine, so you don't need the extra ingredient if you don't have it on hand. If you want to put it in there, you can. It's not going to hurt anything. But here's me trying to get a good shot of it in the camera for you. Gotta hit that foggy lens vibe. And here is me taking a bite out of the mug to try and taste test it for you, or at least to show you what it looks like. And clearly putting it back in without tasting it. Our next recipe is basically the same, but without chocolate. So you'll need flour, milk of your choice, sugar, oil again, scoochie, vanilla. I have 1 teaspoon here, a spice mix of your choice. This is cinnamon, cloves, allspice, and ginger, but use whatever you like and have at home. It's fine. Here I am shaking it to show you that it moves, I guess. You're gonna need another mug and a fork. So we don't need a separate bowl this time. We're going to mix everything right into our mug. In goes our 1/4 cup of flour and our spice mixture, 2 tablespoons of sugar, 1 of brown sugar, 1 of white sugar. Mixing those until they are uniform in color. And then we are going to go ahead and start adding our wet ingredients just like before. So first up we have 1/4 cup and 1 tablespoon of milk of your choice. I'm using almond milk here. And then 1 teaspoon of pure vanilla extract. And 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil. We are at that time again, friends, to mix very well until all the ingredients are completely combined. And into the microwave for 1 to 2 minutes until it is cooked. Here's what this one looks like when it's cooked. I'm going to be a little extra and add some pecan pieces on top. You don't have to, it's totally optional. I just kind of like it with this recipe. And some caramel syrup, I don't know, what do you call it? Let us know in the comments below. And that's it, my friends. This would be really delicious with ice cream if you're kind of into that. And that's the video. I hope that you had fun making your mug cakes and that you are eating them right now. If you're looking for more easy to bake recipes, or you're interested in cookbooks, check the link in the description. I have popped some books down there that you can check out, either ebooks or physical books that you can check out and then pick up through curbside service. And that's it. Subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram, and I will see you in our next video. Bye!